Hi. Okay, I baked this pie. Who the hell knows how it's going to turn out? Here's the debris. Look at all that. Okay. I bought lots of limes, but I still didn't have enough limes for the cup of lime juice. Limes don't have juice, or these limes didn't. So I augmented it with lemon. So now it's a lemon lime pie. Um, I hope it's okay. We're going to find out. The instructions of the basic menu that I used was you bake this for 25 minutes and you take it out, you let it cool for an hour, and you put it in the refrigerator and you let it chill for 4 hours before you eat it. I like baking cakes because I like to eat them when they're cooked, but you have to be patient with this. So maybe I should call this patient lemon lime pie. But in the meantime, I went and oh wait, you want to see it? You want to see it? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I can't believe I do this. Okay, here's the pie. See the pie? It's heavy. Anyway, it's cooling. It's setting. It looks good. Anyway, that's how it looks. The lighting is weird here today because it's really gray and rainy and depressing. And I decided to bake this pie, make this pie today to cheer myself up. I've been down on myself lately for one specific reason that I guess I'll write about at some point. I'm taking an action in my life to maybe change where I live. And it's making me face something about myself that is hard to face. But one of the things I've learned is we all have our lives. And what separates sometimes being depressed or having mental illness about something and being healthy is the narrative we choose to tell ourselves about our own lives. Narrative is important. Religions are based on narrative. Recovery programs are based on narrative. This cooking show is based on narrative. My whole life has been based on narrative, by looking at it as narrative and able to survive it. So I'm taking an action to make a change that makes me face a lot of realities about my life. I didn't know I was going to talk about this. But anyway, so I baked this pie either to get my mind off that or to settle more calmly in it. And in the meantime, while this was baking, I mentioned Leaf, Joaquin Phoenix, and I showed you the picture of River. And I went and got this cover story I did on Live. I hadn't looked at this since I did it. I think this was Graydon Carter's first cover, or half the first cover. This came out the same month that he put Bill Clinton on the cover. So he did two separate covers. I think I'm remembering this correctly. Anyway, this was the first celebrity cover that he did. That I did for him when I was on Live. I found some excerpts in here. I'm going to read them because they spoke to me. She was smoking a lot. It was amazing. She walked into the Chateau Marmont room where I was staying, and we talked about Eudora Welty because she offered me 2 golden apples. So that made me think of Miss Welty, of course. She had just read Truman Capote. I don't think she'd ever heard of Eudora Welty, to be honest. But the end of the first section, I go, so I guess my first question for you should be, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because she was so young. Tyler cuts a quick stare my way. This time she does not smile. She leans her head back, closes her eyes. Her lashes, waiting for the tremor of inspiration, remain as still as a row of commas typed on a wordless page. I want to be, she finally says, yawning, a happy old woman. I think what I'm dealing with right now is trying to find a way to be a happy old man. That spoke to me. It spoke to me. I want to be a happy old man when I grow up. I'm just still trying to grow up. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some key lime pie later. Lemon lime pie. I'm gonna take some down to my neighbor. I gotta figure out how to give it out on the street, because you can wrap up cake and give it out, but pieces of pie. Look, I thought this far ahead. I bought some plastic forks. I bought some saran wrap to wrap it up, and I think I have got a few little plates like this. So I'm gonna make a little presentation and hand it out. Because I may not be the happy old man that I long to be, but cooking and paying kindness forward by giving away these pies and these cakes makes me an eccentric old man. And there's one thing that Southerners know about. It's eccentricity. We don't like difference. They don't like difference in the South. But they really appreciate eccentricity. If you can make your difference eccentric, then you're accepted. So I'm trying to be either eccentrically happy or happily eccentric. But I want to leave you with that one last image. Wait just a minute. This is for River Phoenix. This pie. This is River Phoenix lemon lime pie. I had no idea I was going to name it this when I started this afternoon, but this is for him and for Joaquin and for his family, who I met in Key West and who still sort of haunt me in a very good way. Have a good weekend. An eccentric weekend. And a happy one.